David Bay here for MuscularDevelopment.com. We are in Melbourne for the 2016 Arnold Classic Australia, hanging out at the gas booth here with Branch Warren. Branch, another solid finish at the Arnold Classic in Ohio just a few weeks ago for you. Everybody's wondering what's on the calendar for the rest of the year for Branch Warren.
You know, I haven't even made any plans yet. I've got a lot of traveling. You know, I've been home maybe 4 days since Poland. So I go home. I'm really not home, and it'll be about 3 more weeks before I'm actually get to be home. So a lot of traveling, a lot of work, a lot of great things going on. You know, promote the Branch Warren Classic, July 16th in Houston. Got a show in Dallas this year, the Texas Legends, August 6th. Got a show in Omaha in October, and then I've got a couple more shows on the agenda.
So you're really ramping things up on the promoter end. How did you get started in promoting shows? Obviously, you've been on the scene, you know, forever as far as a competitor. How did that transition into getting into doing your own shows?
Well, you know, I've been fortunate to be one of the top guys for a long time. Had a long career, been very blessed, but it's not going to last forever. Any athlete knows that your day is going to come to an end. So, you know, you got to diversify. You know, I started 9 years ago promoting my show in Houston, and since then we've added a couple more. We've got a couple more in the works that we're going to start promoting. So, you know, I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket. You know, if you've been fortunate enough to be successful in this industry, then, you know, you're going to need to capitalize on it when you're done competing. And, you know, so you can still, I love this. It's what I love to do. I love this, being around all this. So I'll still, even when I'm done competing and hang up the trunks, I'll still be around.
All right, and we see a lot of guys doing that. I think we see Jay Cutler's probably more popular now than he's ever been. You know, when he was competing, some people for him, some against him, but now he's just an ambassador for the sport. Everybody loves him, and I'm sure that's a direction that you'll transition to whenever it is that you decide to, you know, hang up the posing trunks. Talking about posing trunks here, you're not going to be on stage this weekend in Australia, so let's talk a little bit of bodybuilding. We have, you know, the big rematch everybody's talking about between Kai and Cedric. What does Cedric have to do to walk away as a winner here this weekend?
Gain 15 pounds of muscle and get harder.
You knew Branch was going to give us an answer like that. Gain 15 pounds of muscle and get harder. That cut and dry. Well, Branch, we see you got a huge line of people already forming here.
But you know what, though? That being said, I told Cedric a couple years ago he could win everything if he just brings it. You know, he has all the, it's all there. He's one of the most gifted people in the sport. He's probably more gifted than Phil, actually, because his height and his potential to, you know, to what he could be. And if he decides to bring it, then I don't see anybody touching him. But as it stands right now, this is bodybuilding. And you know, Kai is Kai. And you know, my opinion, he was a clear-cut winner last week. I was in the show, and I can say that. I don't think you know, I was not at my best, and I didn't see anybody touching him. So even though Kai probably wasn't 100%, he was still good enough to.
Still your clear-cut winner. Well, I think that's kind of the you know, the general consensus among everybody is that when you talk potential and being genetically gifted, Cedric has got to be up there on the top of. Not to be, you know, overly exaggerating things, but he's got to be up there. You're talking all time with that frame and that structure. But again, potential only goes so far. You got to put in the work, and you got to bring it the day of the show. So hopefully we see that this weekend, not only for Cedric but for the fans here. And again, speaking of fans, we were going to wrap it up. I could tell that you had something else you wanted to add that, so we pumped the brakes a little bit. But we're going to let you get back to your fans. Fan favorite as always, and one of the reasons everybody loves you as much as they do. But guys, that's going to do it for us. One more time, David Bay with Branch Warren from the 2016 Arnold Classic Australia for MuscularDevelopment.com.